Hello guys, so we'll be reacting on YouTube's war on Adblock. It apparently got worse. I already watched the video that Asmongold reacted to, and I just want to give my own thoughts about this. But let's go. Let me pause the video here for the sound, the music. Now let me just check if it's recording. Okay. Yeah, I'm living in UAE, so...
YouTube loves ads more than P. Diddy loves baby oil. They have made so many decisions that all revolve around feeding people as many ads as possible.
Yeah.
And many...
Have you noticed that the ads in YouTube recently increased so much? Yeah, it's no longer like ads. And what's going on with Messenger, man? Like with Facebook Messenger, I'm not sure if you guys use that. But in your, I think you use Snapchat or WhatsApp or something. It has ads too, man. Ads are everywhere, even in chats. It's crazy. And the duration of the ads are crazy as well on YouTube, I mean.
Ways as possible. I'm sure all of you saw a few days ago they announced that they're officially fully rolling out the ads experience while a video is paused.
Imagine me pausing this video while reacting to it, and when I pause an ad came up. That would be so hilarious, man. It's like I'm trying to react to the video, I'm trying to commentary, and like an ad is showing.
Pardon my phlegm. I had to go take care of business there.
Okay.
So now when you pause a video, you can be served
too.
an ad. They call it the pause experience. I love that nomenclature. That is so fucking silly. This is the pause experience, which is why we're serving you a Dunkin' Donuts ad. But I'm not here just to focus on YouTube's abundance of ads. I'm here to talk about its war on ad blockers. This is something that's been going on for a while now.
Because if you use an ad blocker, you get like strikes. I received it. That's why I turned off my ad blocker. Which is bad too, because I recommended ad blocker to my friends. And now we can't use the same service that I shared, like not 1 year ago. Yeah, I just had ad blockers downloaded last year. I didn't know that that's a thing. And I started to get annoyed with ads, so I downloaded one. And like not even a year later, they started blocking, and you can't use your account if you reach like 3 strikes, and I had to take my ad blocker down. I didn't even know that I had 2 to 3 ad blockers running because I downloaded like a bunch of them, because all of them doesn't work at the same time. So some of them work specifically better on YouTube, and some of them work good on other websites. So yeah, when I watched the video, Asmongold mentioned the ad blocker that he used. It's like uBlock Origin or something. Yeah, I have that too. But yeah, I stopped using it because of like this one.
There's been tons of mangled corpses left out in the street from this battle, and now there's been a new casualty. Me. So, I've noticed over the last few days, and I know I'm not alone, that YouTube has done a lot more to beef up its protocol against ad blockers.
Yeah.
So, when I've been trying to watch videos on my account that is not a premium subscriber, I've been getting this notice. Video player will be blocked after one video.
It's exactly this. It's exactly like this. And it really stops you from watching videos, man. I mean, it stops the videos from playing if you don't remove the ad blocker. And I did remove the ad blocker, and it still took a while, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes before they realized that I removed the ad blocker. It's crazy.
Looks like you may be using an ad blocker. Video playback will be blocked unless YouTube is allow listed or ad blocker is disabled. Ads allow YouTube to be used by billions worldwide. You can go ad-free with premium, and creators can still get paid from your subscription. YouTube lets you get 3 free samples in.
I know some people that buys YouTube Premium, and I feels bad, man. But you know, I think if you get YouTube Premium, you get also YouTube Music Premium, which you can play music on YouTube and like shut the screen of your phone, which I think is good. It's like Spotify. Yeah, I'm not trying to advertise YouTube, but you know, that comes with the perks. But I don't really want to pay money for like premium YouTube subscription.
In there with your ad block still enabled, but they hate ad block. They hate that
Yeah,
more than P. Diddy hates security cameras.
because they
So
get
they
their
give
money
you
from
these
that.
three, but once you finish your rations, they shut you down. They put the kibosh on that. They give you this.
Yeah,
Ad blockers violate YouTube's
yeah,
terms of
exactly.
service, and then it's the same bullet point list
That's
there.
what I
And
got.
then you can't watch any videos going
Yeah,
forward unless you disable it or
I remember I was watching a YouTube video when this happened, when this specifically happened. I was watching uh uh better. What's the name? Like the YouTube show that shows like but better. Yeah, yeah. The show that they show like three items from three drastically different price points, and we have to choose like which one is better. Yeah, that one.
pay for YouTube Premium.
So
Now,
I was watching that when, you know, this happened to me. So I watched like after I watched the third video with the ad blocker, they stopped me. So I can't watch for 5 to 10 minutes. They recognize, so I was like I was a caveman for 5 to 10 minutes.
this isn't new. I remember this rolled out like a year ago as kind of a soft launch where some users experienced this, but not all users. And
I
uBlock
was part
Origin
of
was
that
able to get
one.
around this no problem. Now, I wasn't using uBlock Origin. I had this happen
Even uBlock Origin, man. Even uBlock Origin got ad blocked. Yeah.
briefly a year ago, or maybe it was
I don't know if you can use uBlock Origin differently, but when I used it, it still showed up. It still popped up with me.
a year ago. Time moves so differently when you hit 30. It's like entering into a fucking black hole.
Oh,
Everything's
sorry.
all cattywampus when it comes to the perception of time. But whenever it was, months ago, I had this happen occasionally for like a day or so, just using normal ad block, and then it went away. I'm guessing that it was just an experiment and they decided just to put it back in the fucking shoebox or whatever. But now we're back at the rodeo, and this has been going on for 4 days for me. So I decided, let's see if uBlock Origin works. So I grabbed uBlock Origin, and sure enough, it gets around this no problem. But I
Okay.
can't help but wonder, how long will it last? Because
I think Asmongold has the right take to this. It won't end. It's like a fight for, you know, maximizing revenue. The reason YouTube does this is how they get their revenue. And it's like you from your like let's put it from your perspective. If you're like anyone who has a job, or if you do something as a job, uh anything that keeps you from getting money from that job, you're going to fight, you know, against it. So for example, you get more money from a job from, I don't know, overtime that you can do easily or something. A lot of people has that issue, and you know the company just removes overtime altogether, but they don't reduce the workload. You'll get mad at it, and you'll fight for it because you're getting money from that. Or you'll do ways where you can like make it even. So maybe you won't take the overtime because it's not going to be paid or something. So I don't think that's a very good analogy, but you get the point. Like, this tension won't be over until one side subsides, and it will keep on happening. Uh, and as technology gets better, like maybe YouTube finds a way to stop ad blockers altogether, someone will still hate ads so much that they'll come up with a way to, like, you know, go around it, make a new ad blocker that, you know, makes or that, you know, gets over the system. It's like a basic locksmith and locked door kind of scenario. So whenever you have a new design for a lock, a new locksmith would know how to open it, and so on and so forth, until you make like very sophisticated door locks with like fingerprints and everything. But you know, you could still, you know, undo it. You could still open it. Nothing is ever really locked, as they say.
YouTube is constantly trying new ways of feeding you ads and breaking ad blockers. Like, they clearly villainize it. It's very obvious. They're not pulling any punches. They're not trying to hide or anything. They are saying, if you use an ad blocker, it's against our terms of service. It violates it.
Yeah,
So
because
the
that's
fact
how
that
they earn
uBlock
money.
works is probably something they're not overly thrilled about. And I
Yeah.
remember a few months ago, Mudahar made a video about how YouTube is experimenting with server-side ad injections. So, like, they are constantly trying to innovate in ways to blast your ass with ads. And right now, uBlock is able to put, like, a shield on your butt cheeks to stop this from happening, but will it always work with getting around YouTube's
Yeah,
ads?
well, it
I
will,
have no
and
clue.
eventually
I'm way
YouTube
too
will.
fucking stupid to have.
Well, it will, and YouTube, yeah, we're just going to go back to the previous conversation. It will get over it, and YouTube will just put up another wall. And you just jump over that wall again after maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and YouTube will make a higher wall. It doesn't end, man. It doesn't end. Until they make an agreement or something, I don't know. But it won't end.
The answer to that question. Why are you even asking me? I struggle to remember how to do long division sometimes. Clearly, I wouldn't have the answer to this one. But
Yeah.
I do think YouTube is probably having
Oh,
like an
oh,
entire
oh. Just a side comment. I thought that before I even knew Asmongold, and I don't know if this one is. I forgot his name. A penguin. See, is it? This is not Moist Critical or something. Who's Moist Critical? Okay, now now I know it's Moist Critical because I know him as Moist Critical, and this one threw me off. Penguins Z. Okay, so I thought before I knew Asmongold, I thought Moist Critical and Asmongold were the same person. Man, that was so bad. Now I know them both, and I know they work together. Man, I think they're both affiliated with Starforge. Let me just check. Starforge systems affiliates or content creators involved. Yeah, Moist Critical is here, and Asmongold is the top one in all caps. Wow, I'm a huge fan of Asmongold, man. Yeah, Asmongold and Moist Critical, yeah. But I'm not a very huge fan of Moist Critical. I just see his videos from time to time.
dedicated fish tank, all focused on brainstorming how to break uBlock Origin and every other ad block to force people into either
Yeah,
paying
of
for
course.
YouTube Premium or allowing ads on the site. What I do know for sure is that the internet itself is unusable without an ad blocker. Period. Full stop. I'm not being exaggeratory.
Well, it's not. It's so bad because I'm gonna tell you that no, it's not. The internet is pretty much usable, but I have ad blocks on. Well, YouTube is usable without ad blocks. I'm sure it's still usable. It's not fun or good. It's still usable, but the other websites or the other web pages are definitely a bit harder. Sometimes you can't even download the correct link for something because you don't know where the correct link is. And that's not, you don't have to reach like a shady website to see that. On the first result of Google, if you want to download something, if you pick like a top result or maybe the second top result or something, you'll have to scroll for at least like 2 minutes, not unless you know that website very well, just to see where the download button is. Like the correct download, it's full of download buttons. It's full of download buttons, and you don't know where the download buttons are, technically, until you spend like 2 to 3 minutes and think, oh, this is the download button, and like, okay. And yeah, so that's how bad ads are. All the other download buttons there is an ad or a download to like a file because an ad placed it there or something. Or a program or something. Yeah, it's all an ad, man.
It is literally not possible to use the internet without an ad block. Go to any mainstream journalist website, try and read an article without an ad blocker. You will find maybe 2 sentences that are broken up by 5 ads,
Yeah,
an
this is
auto-playing ad,
true.
a banner ad, audio ads that play in the background. You can't get
Yeah.
any of the content on the
This is
internet
true,
anymore
yeah.
without an ad
Even
block.
even on
It doesn't
YouTube,
exist.
there's an ad
The
here.
ads are the content. Like, that
Let's see.
is the internet now. It's fucking tragic. And YouTube
let's just pause it right here. Let's see one of the comments. Fun fact: if you're using VPN, it's set on the not monetize. Ooh, I didn't know. I didn't know this one. You have to pay for the VPN. I mean, you have to pay for a VPN to like set the country. Depends on the VPN, I guess. TV YouTube is worse. I keep like the unspeakable ads. Oh fudge, man. Uh, but it's not 50 seconds for me because I watch YouTube on TV. Mainly, it's like 20 seconds. Oh yeah, like 1 20-second ad on top of a 30-second. Yeah, it's 50 seconds. Yeah, sorry. But usually it's like a 20-second and like a 5-second ad. Or 20-second ad with a 10-second ad or something. Let's see more. YouTube when people are abusing them, I sleep. YouTube when someone uses an ad blocker. Real shit. Unfortunately, YouTube isn't the only website doing this. A lot of websites have enabled protocols and yeah. 10.5 minute video about YouTube 3 ads, beginning, middle, and gotta love it. And sometimes the ads will be placed specifically on the most exciting or the climax of the video, which is very annoying, man. It's very because you know it's coming, and sometimes they have a countdown for it. It's like 5, 4, 3, an ad. Damn it! I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to watch. Okay.
YouTube is bad without an ad block because unskippable ads out the wazoo, ads that play even when you pause a video now, like it's excessive. I know I already made a video on this topic like 6 months ago about how the internet doesn't function without an ad block.
Moist Critical hates ads, man. I hate ad, but he hates ads. He has like a special hatred for ads.
Anymore, but it needs to be driven home just how bad of an experience that is. It's not even an experience. At that point, the only experience you're getting is like brainwashing. It's like the ads are used as a form of hypnotism against those that traverse the cyberspace without protection. Like if you don't have the ad block condom on, you're fucked. Like you're walking away with the worst diseases imaginable. It's awful. It cannot be overstated how awful using the internet without an ad block is. So when it comes to YouTube in particular, it's not as easy as just like oh, okay, I guess I'll go ahead and turn off my ad block. It's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal. Because then if you're trying to watch like a 10-minute video, that'll turn into like a 20-minute experience because it'll be 10 minutes of trying to watch that video with...
It'll become a 20-minute experience with the Asmon Gold or like DurpleGaming reacting to the videos. No, it won't. It's an exaggeration. It will become like 5-minute... No, not even 5 minutes long. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes longer. Because you would have a... not unless if the end credit ad is very long. Sometimes I would just sit through the end credit ad because I don't know that the video is about to end. And like after the ad, it's like a black screen and I feel betrayed. I don't know. I'm sure you guys felt it too, man. I'm like...
10 minutes of ads like slapped on top of it. That's exaggeratory. I know it's not that extreme, but it is a much, much worse experience.
We're going to go back to television, man. I really think we're going to go back to television. Like, you remember the TV that have like a 10-minute show, then a 5-minute ad, then like another 10-minute show, then a 5-minute ad, and a 5-minute show, and a 5-minute ad. That's the whole show. It's like 10, 10, and 5. So it's like 1 hour program. No, not 1 hour. 10, 10, 5, 25 minutes, and like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, yeah, it's like 45 minutes watch time, and like almost half of that are ads.
And it's not like getting YouTube Premium is free or anything. That's 14 clams a month. That's an expensive subscription, especially when everything in the world is subscription-based now.
Yeah.
Fucking subscription-based oxygen access at this point. Like, everything is subscription-based.
I think that's what will happen in the future if we don't, like, clean the air or something. Yeah, but, you know, it happened in China. Yeah, you can sell, like, oxygen, bottled oxygen. So that joke has foundation.
$14 on top of whatever other things you're subscribed to. It's not a low amount of money by any means at all. And
Yeah.
YouTube without an ad block is just kind of dog shit. It really is. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to be fed a ton of ads that they can't skip, they have no control over, and you can't escape from them. You can't even pause a video and be safe from the ads. They'll come through and fucking jump scare you, even on the pause screen now. So,
I just added music so that, because it sounds like kind of pale. Sorry, I'm just gonna continue the video.
it's not like a super simple thing to just be like, I'll go ahead and allow it. One tactic I've seen used a lot when it comes to this, the spin that gets put on it occasionally, is if you use an ad block, you're taking money away from the creators. By turning your ad block off, you're supporting them, you're able to help them get more money from the content they create. And the thing is, I think the majority of creators on the platform really don't give a shit about that. I've seen most of them say like, hey, you need to have an ad block. Like, I think most
Well, actually, I think that's counterintuitive, don't you think? I mean, you hate ads, but it's actually bad. It's actually bad if you stop people from watching ads. Some of them have to, because that's how YouTube is getting paid. And that's how YouTube is paying you, because of the ads. The main reason why an influencer or, a streamer or something gets money or monetization from YouTube is, I believe, from ads. Am I not right? That's why the number of views doesn't actually count the number of views for the video. It's actually the number of views that you have from the ads. So if you reduce the number of people that have ad blockers and didn't watch the ad, that doesn't count on your view count monetization, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but I think that's how it works, right? Because you get paid by the number of views that the ads get on your video. That's why the ads have like a minimum 5 seconds that you have to see it before you skip it, so that the ads, the one that pays the ads, know that their ad was seen, even though it was ignored. At least it was seen by people. So yeah, I think it's counterintuitive. Like, I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but it's actually like, I mean, we hate ads, but, it's the reason why we're here, or why, people are here. Yeah, so just the food for thought.
creators are very well aware that a user having a positive experience while watching their content is more important than that user giving them a couple extra doubloons because they got fed 12 ads. If someone's trying to watch your video and it becomes like a headache, they're probably not going to come back, and that's much worse for the creator. So I don't think that it's necessarily the most creator positive thing in the world to turn your
Yeah, that's why YouTube suggested that you buy YouTube Premium, right? Because if you're really willing to like watch something and not get disturbed by ads that make it like free, you have to pay for it, so that it would be like a service to you that you have to pay for, just like Netflix. Wouldn't it suck if Netflix had ads? Of course it is, because it's a paid service. If you pay a service, you shouldn't get ads, because you're supporting the developer itself. That's what YouTube is trying to do. It's looking for a way to stop ads, and it has a way to stop ads, but you have to pay them so that they won't rely on ads on getting money. That's why they're suggesting like you try YouTube Premium, because they have a solution for your problem, and that's YouTube Premium. So that they won't rely on ads for revenue. And you get the thing that you want, and they get the thing they want. But if you only get the thing you want for free, then they won't have money to pay the content creators that you like so much.
ad block
That's
to watch
reality
every
for you.
ad and everything like that. And I don't think there's many creators that push for that either. Now, I'm stupid, but I'm not too stupid to understand the importance of ads. It's what puts money in the pockets of
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
It's what allows it to exist, and it is what creators make
Of
the
course,
bulk
of course.
their
Of course, this guy is not stupid, man. I'm not saying he's stupid. But, I know that he has like an innate hatred for ads or something. This is a guy, I think, most critical is critical. And he likes to focus on things. And imagine if you're playing a game, or imagine if you're watching something that you're really interested on, and it just, stops immediately your concentration or your focus on that item. on that item. So it would piss you off, especially if you're critical, like Moist critical.
Revenue from. Like, I get how important ads are, but what I would do, instead of focusing on finding new ways of making intrusive ads to ruin the user experience, I would instead focus on just having everything be as user-friendly as possible. I don't think there's a single person in the world that has a problem with skippable ads. You just get a few seconds of an ad, and if it's a good ad, you might...
This is also like a very good solution. He also presented a very good solution. Hooray! So YouTube, you have suggestions. Either you force us to pay, a premium, or you just use skippable ads, which has happened for many, many years now. Okay, and you just apply the same ad blocker thingy to those people who still ad block skippable ads. I think ad blocker started to be rampant when you started unskippable ads. I wouldn't download like an ad blocker if the ads were all skippable after 5 seconds, but I will get an ad blocker if that ad is like 30 seconds and it's not skippable. So yeah, point taken. It's a good analogy.
Might stick around and finish it and see what it's actually advertising, but a lot of people aren't interested, so they'll skip it. And having it be unskippable doesn't...
Wait. And if it's unskippable, you still have 5 seconds to see the ad. So the money of the investor or the ad placer is not wasted. Their ad is still seen, even if you're not interested in it. I don't like... Maybe I don't like Kit Kat or something. But if you show it to me like again and again for 5 seconds, maybe I want a Kit Kat now or something. This happened with sneakers, man. Not sneakers. Snickers, the snack. This happened to me with Snickers. It's like I've been seeing Snickers ads for like a bunch of times, and like it just came to a point like I do like a Snicker. I'm gonna buy a Snicker now. Really, yeah, I went down and bought a Snicker because I missed how it tastes like, and the ad helped me to get there. But it's not like a 20-second video or 10-second video or something. It's 5 skippable seconds.
Doesn't necessarily help the product. If someone already is tuned out, doesn't care about it, and now they're annoyed because they can't skip it, they're not going to be getting that fucking product.
Exactly.
At least, I don't think so, and a lot of them are just going to click out of the video anyway because now it's become a chore to even get to the video. Twitch is the biggest culprit of that phenomenon, where if you're watching a stream and you get fed like 5 30-second ads in the middle of the broadcast, most people leave the stream or get up and go do something while the ads are playing. They're not even watching the ad.
Yeah.
So your marketing push has failed. Like, I don't think it's effective to do that. I think the most effective ads are the skippable ones. If you could hook someone... Man, I'm having voice cracks.
I agree.
And fucking congestion here. I'm finally feeling better.
But it's okay, man. Me too. I relate to that. But you're a native speaker of English. I'm just joking. Yeah.
Better from COVID a little bit, but man, I still sound like I'm hitting a new puberty.
Oh, because he had COVID. I'm sorry, man. I hope you feel better. You look good for someone who has COVID, though. But when I had COVID, the first time I was like at bed the whole day. The second time, I was still at bed, but I'm good.
But skippable ads. You can get someone's attention in a short period of time. If you have like a banger ad, or if your product's a banger, like you can get someone.
You don't even have to have a banger ad or something. Just the name and the ad, the product itself. Like if a person needs that product or thinks the product can be used in their day-to-day life, even if it's not that interesting, it will be interesting to them. So for example, it's like the rule of supply and demand. Does it work? Yeah, I think it works like that. Like if you have a high demand for the supply, you'll get it. Like for example, it's an example from the Wolf of Wall Street. A ballpen isn't that important. One ballpen isn't that important, right? But if you need to write something, if you need to jot something down, and you don't have a ballpen, now the demand has risen up. Okay, and now the price of the ballpen can be determined by the severity of your situation. It's because you don't have that one. So yeah, so mainly ads are good just by showing themselves, because they just cater. Now, if your goal is to like get more people interested in your product, even the ones that don't need it, I think 80-90% of the time you'll fail. And you can convince maybe 10% or maybe more if you're like a scammer. But I don't think you'll reach like a very high engagement also if your product is useless. How much ads you put in. I think I digress, so let's just finish the video. I won't react to any more until the time is up.
To actually sit through an ad if it's entertaining and advertising something that they might be interested in.
True.
But you could always just give them the option to skip it for those that aren't interested. I don't think there's any benefit to someone that's not interested sitting through your whole ad anyway.
Yes.
I don't think so, and skippable ads are just the best for users. Like, it's not close. Pausing a video and getting served an ad, I don't think anyone will ever positively engage with an ad that's served that way. I can't imagine a world where someone pauses a video, gets served a Dunkin' Donuts ad, and they're like, you know what? They're right. I need to order some Dunkin' right.
Sorry. I said I wanted to pause the video. That person is probably me. I like donuts. And if you give me a reason to get a donut, probably I will after the 50th try. 20th try. Yeah, maybe 20th try.
Right now. Like, I imagine a lot of... I imagine a lot of people will get served an ad like that and be like, man, fuck Dunkin' Donuts. Like, it's just... I don't think these are effective ad placements in the first place. Like, I don't think it helps advertisers, and it's an overall detriment to the user experience of the platform. So, yeah, I think ad blocks are crucial to the internet in the modern age. And YouTube waging war against them and doing their best to shut that shit down, I think is horrible. Anyway, though, that's about it. See ya.
Oh, okay. That's a good video. Yeah. Anyway, so let's just go back here. Oh wait, I have to go here before I press this one. Okay. So what did you think about that one, guys? So for me, I like the video. Yeah, I agree with most of the things that he's saying, especially the last part. That's a very good compromise. YouTube, but come on, don't abuse it, YouTube. Like 4 or 5 ads per video, maybe max. Yeah, you can get 25 seconds of my time, but you know, not too much. Not like for a 1-hour video, we're going to be having ads every 5 minutes. It's not good, man. So yeah, so that's the reaction video for the day. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna stop the recording and the stream. So if you're interested in checking out my stream, if you're interested in checking out my stream, I don't have the link down below, but it's DurpleGaming. It's linked down below and it's typed down below. I can't have a link now because I'm not famous yet, or I don't have like 1,000 followers or something. So yeah, so I can't post links apparently in the description, but you know, I can type my name. So it's DurpleGaming on Twitch, and you're here on YouTube, and that goes back both ways. So if you're on Twitch now watching the stream, or at least the recorded one, because no one watched my stream, it's the same one, but it has Jani in front. Jani. That's Juliet Alpha Nicotine. I don't know what the N stands for, and I as an igloo. So JaniDurple. That's for my YouTube account. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, or maybe later this evening. I have to get out and go to my girlfriend's work. I have to fetch her. Okay, thank you guys. See you, and keep on hitting my setup, man. And see you and have a good time. I'm just gonna... It's awkward. Because my mic is like covered. I'm gonna show you real quick. My mic is actually covering my keyboard. I can't see my keyboard. That's why you would see me sometimes like... Sorry. That's why you would see me sometimes like staring down like this, because I can't see my keyboard directly. Actually, my mic is still clear if I put it up here. Like that, but you know, I'm just used to having it down here because I set it up that way and it looks nice. Like, wee! You can see the blob thing go right into place. Yes. Okay, so thank you and see you next video. Bye-bye from Markiplier.